Thank you all for joining tonight. Thank you all. Thank you all. Igwe Kenny, we see you. Thank you for joining tonight. Tonight we'll be having Paul with us. Paul Tomlinson, a blessed minister of God. We'll be having him with us tonight. God, I believe God for him tonight, that God will use him mightily in our midst tonight. Thank you so much everyone for joining. Thank you Cake by T-Fair. Thank you for joining. Thank you all for joining. If you're here to follow us, please start clicking the link button and start following us. God bless you. Thank you so much. We'll be waiting for a few minutes before we bring up our guests for tonight. And I believe God that everything will go smoothly tonight in the name of Jesus. Thank you all for always coming out to join Gospel Live with Fola Amoo. I really appreciate. Thank you so much. Thank you. Tonight's edition is going to be great. It's going to be wow. Let's sit back and relax and be blessed. God bless. I hope you can all hear me. I hope you can all hear me. If you can hear me, just type you can hear me. Thank you, official B Mastery. Thank you for always joining. Thank you. If you can hear me, please just say you can hear me. If you can hear me, please kindly say you can hear me. Can we hear me? Can we all hear me? Thank you all. Thank you all. Right now, if you can hear me, just say I can hear you. Just do a hi. Just say you can hear me. Okay, yes, I'm going to mute it. Thank you so much. It's just a background sound to start. It's one of my songs that was released. Great God. That's why I'm playing it at the background. Thank you so much. Thank you all for coming out again tonight. So right now we'll be bringing up our guests for tonight's edition. Thank you all. We're bringing our own tonight. We really appreciate you. Thank you all for tonight. We're waiting to welcome our guests for tonight, our own one and only Paul Tomlinson. We are waiting for you. We are waiting for you. It's going to be awesome tonight. It's going to be awesome tonight. I want us to sit back and enjoy this period. It's going to be awesome tonight. I believe God for that. It's going to be awesome tonight. We are waiting for our speaker for tonight. And we are waiting, we listen to this song from the background that's coming on our way. Yes, we have here. See who we have here tonight. See who we have here tonight. One and only Paul Tomlinson. Thank you for honoring our invitation tonight. We didn't take this for granted. We know you're a busy person, and we thank God continue to bless you. Thank you for taking out of your time to bless us. We really do appreciate. God bless you. We appreciate you. We can see he's even on the way driving. I need to know how busy these people are. Just bring them here, not here. We don't know how busy they are. But without taking much of your time tonight, We are kicking into the program. This is Talking Gospel Live with OO, and we talk. If you have, it's not easy to get your data.
This one. I can't hear you. Ma, can you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly well.
All right, now I can hear you clearly now.
Oh, yeah. I just wanted to say something to the viewers for tonight for
All right.
joining us.
So, firstly, my name is Paul Tobinson, and most importantly, I'm very pleased to be here. I mean, it's been a tough one being here, but then, thank God that we are here, and I'm with Mama. It's such an awesome time, and I believe strongly that aside that we would be learning and gaining knowledge, it will be an experience that we would not recover from in a long while. In
Amen.
Jesus'
Amen.
name, Amen. Yes,
Amen.
ma'am.
Yeah, without
About myself.
yes, want
All
to
right.
know
So
you.
my name is Ololagba Oluwatomisi Paul Eshukofo. I'm from Ondo State, Nigeria.
Wow.
Um, um, I'm a gospel artist, and one of the things that stands as my special uniqueness is how that God has helped me to, with the special ability, because I believe it's special, to redefine old and unique sounds and bring them to make them much more relatable in this current day that we are in. I'm a graduate of Laluki Akitola University of Technology, Computer Science, which I'm not using at the moment. But yeah, computer science. I'm the first out of 4 children. Um, I think that's it. That would cut it for now. I'm not
That's
married, at least not
anybody that
yet.
wants to know more, come and bribe me. I will know more. They should relax.
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right, in your time. I know you want to bless. Right now, we're going to be. If you have questions for him, you can start dropping your questions. You can pick one or two and ask the question. Right
Yes,
now.
please.
First question
Yes.
for tonight is: how did you start?
How did I start the what?
How did you start out as a gospel minister?
Oh, okay. So I get this question a lot, and I know a lot of people like hearing. I've been here for 10 years. I've been here for none of that. Okay, so my dad, I mean, happens to be a pastor, so obviously I was giving birth as a church boy. Um, Growing up, I didn't believe I could sing, and not because I didn't have a voice, but simply because I wasn't allowed, and I wasn't allowed not because they sent me away, but because they didn't like my pattern of singing, especially my
Mm,
dad. Yes, my dad would tell
mm,
me that when he perfect Connie straight, right? So, so everybody in my house then resonated with my younger sister, who is not even singing again at the moment, right? They resonated with us singing because it felt like so. When I saw that I couldn't sing, based on what I was told, I ventured back into drumming. So I learned the drums and I started beating the drums, and I was doing drama in
mm,
church. So till I
mm,
gained admission in 2013, I gained admission, and I could remember one of those days in school fellowship, my MD walked into the instrumentalist room, and then he asked for who can sing a particular song. And I'm like, this song, I know this song. Can I try it if you don't mind? And then the man is like, okay, let's see what you can do. And behold, that was it for me.
wow,
I won't
wow,
lie to you, that was it for me. That was how
wow,
it started,
wow,
and it was in uni. So,
wow,
that was it. Trust me, that was it.
wow,
Because I never believed
wow.
that. That was it.
Thank you so much for for the answer to that question. Thank you all for joining. We can see a lot of people, Ola Wealth, a lot of people. We can't mention names tonight, I want to say thank you for joining tonight. This is Talking Gospel Live with Fola, and here with me is Minister Paul Tominse. He's our well-known person. We know him. We've enjoyed him. So he has answered the question how he started in the gospel music. That's what he was telling us before you guys came in. I want you to sit and relax and enjoy the moment. The second question tonight for you, Mr. Tominse. I hope you can hear me properly. Can you hear
Properly,
me
mama.
properly? All right.
Properly.
The second question for you tonight said, have you ever contemplated going secular? Have you ever?
So it's not like have I ever contemplated. The question is that when did I start gospel? Right? Because uh, being a pastor's child, gospel for me wasn't fun. The way it is fun for
Mm,
many people.
mm,
But the fact that
mm,
I did not have a choice. I didn't have it was basically a forced thing. But for me, I wanted to. I didn't want to do all the secular like bad songs, but I liked songs like Timmy Dakolo. That was literally my plan. That when
mm,
I get to school,
mm,
I'll run away from church and everything would be like that. So I once did,
mm.
and why again was because then growing up, the people around me that were doing gospel is I won't lie to you, I
Yeah.
just did not want it. But then,
Mm,
so I once contemplated it for about 5, 6 years of my life before Christ came to hook me in a way that I can't explain, honestly speaking.
mm, mm,
Yes.
mm, mm. Thank you so much. Thank you for that. Powerful. Somebody just said your ministration in UK was powerful. You can please tell other churches, let them know that his ministration was powerful. Start sharing it so that they can call him back. He's coming back. Don't worry, he's coming back. So this is Talking Gospel Live, like we said. I'm in UK and Mr. Porto missing too. You'll be back. Somebody said you're always wearing ring. Don't worry, there's mystery behind that ring. Don't worry, he will tell you before the end of this. They say you're always wearing ring. So we thank God. So the next question for you again tonight is
I'm with you, sir.
um is it everyone that is passionate about singing or music that are called? Is it everyone that are
No.
passionate that are called?
So this is a thing that has been a matter of discourse in my local assembly a couple of times, where I get to tell people that, see, I get the fact that you are blessed, I get the fact that you have sang in your bathroom, and then it makes a lot of sense. But the truth is that it doesn't equate the fact that you are going to be used. And if you are going to be used, in what measure would you be used? Right?
Mm,
So there are some. Let me give you an example. One of the best people that I've had in my life was the first choir master I had in my life. His name is Bro Lucky.
mm,
I'm sure a lot of people
mm,
don't even know him again now. I mean, he
mm,
made us learn songs like Minister Bucci, Jesus, I thank you. Well. We scored it. We
mm.
scored lyrics. The truth is, he was as useful as the local assembly. You see that
Wow.
he could sing, but however, might not be a song for global scope, as it were.
Yeah, yeah,
So that
yeah.
we can sing necessarily do not mean that we are going to. If you
They
see
are
people
called.
say that God make
Mm,
me global. Global relevance
mm.
is not is a reward for a price that has been paid. Ah,
Yes,
So
yes,
that you
yes.
were called is not necessarily the equivalent that God will send you far and wide. Not every. I
Mm,
mean, we need the
mm,
disciples,
mm,
but in the long run, after a while, we only need Peter and Paul. What
mm.
happened to Mark?
Yes.
What happened to all of these guys? Right? Barnabas.
Yeah.
You see that? So
Mm,
so I believe that you have a singing. I mean, I know pastors that sing a lot, like they teach their
mm.
choirs. However, they're
Yeah.
not music
I'm
ministers.
telling you.
So it's
Mm,
expedient that we do not equate giftings to callings on some pedestal, right?
that's it. That's it.
So I've
That's it.
seen people frustrated. You can draw does not mean you're an artist. Because
Mm,
what would make you an artist is way more than the fact that you can draw. Is
yeah,
that you are
wow.
ready to
Yeah.
articulate and structure it into a profession is what makes you an artist. Everybody can talk, but everybody can be a radio broadcaster,
Mm.
right? So that's it, man.
Thank you so much for that. Thank you for putting light into that. I hope you are being blessed tonight. I hope you are being blessed tonight. Please don't just take this question and throw them somewhere. You also need to learn from this. We all are here to learn from each other, please. Let's keep learning. Thank you all for joining. Sincerely speaking, I can see a lot of people joining this video. Thank you so, so much. We can't call all your names, but we are grateful. Thank you for joining tonight. The next question for you, without taking much of your time, is should gospel musicians secure their intellectual property through copyright to prevent others from using their work? Should they do that?
Angel, protect your intellectual property. See that? I beg you in Jesus' name. Protect you, God. Don't let anybody. Don't let anybody. Wait. Don't let anybody. 1 minute, we are passing security people.
Okay.
What that's all right. You know, in our own country, it's not like UK where you can greet armies. You respect their, like the Lord and personal savior, right? Welcome, sir.
I can't remember the last time.
All right. So now, okay, yes. So now, here's the thing. The truth of the matter is, I have an Igbo man will say that I get them before, no be property. See, and I'll ask you a very good question, man. You can bear witness with it. Have there been times in your life where God gave you an idea only for you to step out and see those ideas on the road already?
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's not here. This is here now. Okay. Now, and why I'm saying this is because we are in a world whereby a lot of things we are atmospheric. We are atmospheric in nature, so God can give you a song that sounds like another song.
Yes,
God understands, but do man understand? Absolutely not. So more than you just saying, "Oh, God gave me a song," it is highly expedient and important that you secure it. So I can sing "Owo Oluwa," another person can sing "Owo Oluwa Mbe."
Yes.
And do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
And then I will now feel very sad that people enjoy. But the point is an intellectual property. The moment you see, number one, get the publishing right, copyright it immediately. How that whoever does the song with it, except it's a public domain. Well, and what does public domain mean? It means songs that are for general use. They are owned by nobody. They stayed too long to be owned by somebody. Because we all met the songs here. Do you understand? So copyright your property. It's like saying that you buy a house without collecting documents. That's not a wise investment because you think it's the gospel. I believe that it's the gospel. However, I would say this distinctively that one of the major issues that we're having in the body of Christ at large is that we are very spiritual on certain things. Certain things like certain things like this is a song. It is your song. Before it gets out there, let me give you an example. I had an instance, and I would say this. I had an instance of a friend who, when we're in uni, he sang a particular song that helped us a lot. And then, shockingly for us, we sang it in fellowship. When we graduated, somebody else sang the song. As a matter of fact, it's a song that we all know. It's a song that we all know, right? It's a song that we all know. And the problem with the song, when he told me, I said, it's not an issue. The issue is that, did you record this song? Did you have the copyright? Is it published? No. Then, legally, there is no stance that this song is your song.
That's it.
As great as that is, as funny as it is, it's not a proof that this song is your song. People might say a lot of things, people might be annoyed. Boy, what call Olorin?
Benny.
And don't need to call.
Benny.
It could be that God gave you first, but there's no proof.
But he didn't take me, he didn't move. There's no move.
In the realm of God, revelation is very important. But far more in the realm of men, proof is important. What proves that you own this? What's the proof that it is you that has this song? the audience that heard the song, let me give you an example, a popular example that people come for me for. Do you know that this song, Nibo Sibi Nigwe, it's a public domain. It's not a GDK song. I'm sure everybody here is hearing it for the first time. It's a popular Igbo song.
Yeah.
But if you hear anybody sing that song now, you say, only GDK here. Somebody has copyrighted it.
That's it.
So
That's it.
I want to beg us as believers. I know that you have heard so many sermons like it's for the gospel. Please. The truth is that copyright these things. Copyright them. Copyright them. See to it that these things are copyrighted. Don't copy, it's your property.
Yes.
Write it. Don't, so you not be dragging yourself up and down. You will not be making a fool out of your old age.
On the internet. Yes.
Right. It's my song. This thing or this sound. If you hear anybody sound like this, it's false. It's me. And the truth is, we're in a day where we have multiple expressions, right? So people can follow me a bit. People can sound the same these days. So it is not wise to not now document such expressions. Sure, I'm saying. For example, let me tell you I know about 4 of my friends that if we all sit down together, if they mask your face, you might not know who is singing, except you've heard us for quite a while. I'm telling you, and this is the truth. If you hear someone like Okopi, if you hear someone like E. Daniels, Sumi, BBO, if they sing the same song, you might, except the fact that you've known them and their patterns, all of us sound similarly alike. So imagine we have the same song or we receive the same song. Bege. So you have to have your